sit down on the floor. I'll join you on the floor.
We're doing, that's my deck. Ancient Warriors versus Cyber Dragons.
Pretty neat stuff.
Flip a coin, go first.
Heads.
Tails. I will go first, I believe, is the smartest choice for me.
Okay, I like going second.
I'll activate Fire Formation Tenki, which lets me add one level 4 or lower Beast Warrior monster from my deck to my hand. I will add...
You're just going to hear that the entire time.
Ancient Warriors, I'm going to do more searching. Ancient Warriors Virtuous Illusion to my hand. And I'll activate Ancient Warriors Saga 3 Visits. And I will normal summon Ancient Warriors Masterful Sun Mao. When I normal summon him, Ancient Warriors Saga 3 Visits allows me to add one Ancient Warriors monster with a different name from my deck to my hand. Probably should have gone second, honestly. If I had cheated and somehow none my hand beforehand.
Luke does that. He likes to look at his hand first. I try and call him out on it every time when he argues.
Yeah, it's definitely cheating.
Definitely cheating.
And then I'm going to use Ancient Warriors Masterful Sun Mao's effect. You can send one card from your hand or field to the graveyard to add one Ancient Warriors monster from your deck to your hand. Except Ancient Warriors Masterful Sun Mao. Again. Definitely not going to get any links out. It's just going to freaking contact use them.
You're lucky you like warrior decks so much because there will always be new warrior cards coming out.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
It's like every pack there's new warriors.
And then when Ancient Warrior Saga 3 Visits is sent to the graveyard, I can special summon one Ancient Warriors card from my hand.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's pretty good. So you can search it and then send it to the graveyard, and then you can special summon from your hand.
Nice.
And then I will special summon Valiant Zhangdi if I control 2 or more Ancient Warriors monsters. And then I'll special summon Zhangdi for the same exact reason.
What?
And then I will set a card. Yeah, he's kind of like yeah.
It's once you can only use his
right.
name once per turn.
Right. I'll pass then, because I can't attack you.
It's a pretty solid start to your turn then.
Oh, and I set a card. I don't know if you heard me say that.
I saw it, but no, I didn't hear you. Thank you for clarifying. Crap.
Did you brick?
Not exactly. I can go one way or the other, and I'm not sure which way to go.
What I'm rocking in my hand.
I normal summon Alistair the Invoker. When he's normal summoned, I can add one invocation from my deck to my hand.
I'm gonna ash that.
You destroy, right?
No, it just negates the effect.
Cool.
Ghost Ogre destroys but doesn't negate. Ash negates but doesn't destroy.
I'm gonna discard Core to Special Galaxy Soldier. Lets me add a Galaxy Soldier to my hand. Salmangrate, Alamirage.
No, thank you, puppy. No, thank you, puppy.
We use Invocation to. Oh man. Put him in the wrong zone.
Yeah, you did.
I totally did. That was a goof. What a goof. I'm
not sure if this deck has any light monsters in it, actually. I think it's all earth, or wind and water. Maybe earth.
Might not be able to do that. Oh, I can think of that.
I hope these guys get like a cool link
What are your
or
attacks at?
exceed. 3,300, 1,400, and 1,800.
Wow. 3,300?
He gains 300 attack for every monster you control. So he's at 2,700 regularly.
Yeah, well, I guess I'm gonna have to since I've messed up. Banish these two to special invoke Mechaba.
Mokuba.
Then I'm gonna use Invocation to target my banished Alistair, add it back to my hand, and add Invocation back to my deck.
Some cost, isn't it?
Yeah, it really hurts, man.
I always love them people are like, well, it does have a cost. I have to
Yeah.
send it back. No, there's no cost. It's like, what's it, Mechfo's Metal Fusion, which just lets you draw cards for free, pretty much. As long as you can get it in your graveyard.
I can still attack the rest of them, right?
These two cannot be attacked as long as I control another Ancient Warriors monster.
And he is
3,300. It's a pretty nice little setup.
Yeah, it is.
I'm gonna activate Defensive Shangbon. It doesn't have an effect on activation.
What does it do?
At the start of your battle phase, I can send to the graveyard, and then you can't target any of my monsters for attacks. But I have to activate it before your battle phase, and I always forget to do that. And then people go into their battle phases, and I'm like, oh shit, can't attack you, or I can't activate it now. But it does not have an effect on activation.
I'm gonna go ahead and. I'm just gonna set one. 2. I can't target those guys for attacks. And he's really strong.
Right. Well, you control another Ancient Warriors monster. Your opponent cannot target this card for attacks. They both have that. I didn't realize that when I set up this board either. That was completely accidental.
Go ahead.
I will draw for turn. I will set a card. What effects does he have? This one?
Once per turn, when a spell or trap card or monster effect is activated, I can send the same type of card, monster, spell, or trap from my hand to the graveyard, negate the activation. If I do, banish that card.
Seems incredibly likely you have a monster card in your hand.
You know for a fact I at least have... No, you know both cards in my hand. Galaxy Soldier I added with his effect, and Alistair I added with the invocation. By the way, I didn't let you cut this.
Oh.
I was finished with my searching, I forgot. There you go.
It's not ideal. So, special summon Valiant Zing D. See if you want to use your effect.
He's really strong, right?
He's at 3,300.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and try and stop that.
Yeah, I got it. Anyway, just stop you from stopping. He has 0 attack.
Yes, he has a quick effect where I can tribute him, and then target one of my monsters, and it can't be destroyed by card effects this turn.
Now you set 2 cards, which is interesting, because I don't think you have any defensive traps in that deck. But it'd be funny if you did.
It'd be really funny if I did.
I will enter my battle phase.
Okay.
Masterful Sun Mao will attempt to attack Salamangreat Alamara.
When you use his effect, you can't destroy. And I
With
go
card
by with
effects.
card effects this turn.
Fair enough. And that makes my attack not be declared, right?
You get a replay, yes.
Okay. It's important because I get to draw a card for every time I declare an attack with a Ancient Warriors monster. Which actually would have been pretty cheeky because pretty much what I was going to do, I was hoping to let the attack go through for some reason, because I would have attacked with him, drawn my card with him, and then activated his second effect to send that back to your hand.
Ah, that would be pretty impressive.
Which I was going to do on the special summon if you let it go through too.
Oh, I did not realize that.
Yeah. But okay, Valiant Zing D will attempt to attack.
I will attempt to crack down here.
Yeah, okay, maybe I'd stop that.
That's my defensive trap, everybody.
Yeah, I think I might have to pass turn, but I'm just trying well, I guess I could technically do that, but I don't really think that's a great idea. So you'll just contact him probably. I couldn't hit you for game anyways. I'll pass turn.
Oh, that was scary.
I'm going to activate Mistake.
What does that do?
Either player can add cards from their deck to the hand except by drawing them.
That messes me up quite a bit. And I don't have another trap card in my hand to stop you. Wow. All the cards I have generally add cards to my hand.
It'd be funny if your fusion was level 7 and you exceeded with them.
Ouch. it just kills everything. You're so mean. I can't attack you because you have...
Yeah, I wonder how that works if you can't target any of my monsters for attacks and like what, like, I guess destruction effects, but yeah, it's interesting.
What are your attacks at right now?
1500 and 1900 because you get 100 from Tenki. I actually forgot about until this turn.
No, we're not going to do that. We're going to save it.
Go ahead.
If I use any of my effects, you're going to banish my monster, and then I won't be able to... Yeah, that's not good for me.
We have effectively locked each other down for now.
I will attempt to activate Summoning Curse.
What does that do?
If a monster is special summoned, the current controller of that monster banishes one card from their hand.
Okay.
I have to pay 500 life points in upkeep.
Add a magic card in my hand to stop it.
Okay, so I will end my turn taking 500 damage.
That's not helpful.
I have no cards in my hand.
Go ahead.
I draw! That's not particularly helpful. I don't even know what card I want to draw to be able to... Because I don't have any card that destroys your monster. I mean, ideally, I'd want to draw my third one of him so I could try and special summon to bait your negate and then try and do other shit. But... hasn't happened.
I'm hoping it doesn't. I'm really hoping it doesn't.
I will,
Sad part is, it doesn't matter if you do get that and you summon it, I kind of have to negate, because otherwise I'm screwed.
Yeah. Fuck. I'll pass turn.
Come on. Too bad I can't add cards to my hand. Go.
Pass turn. I'm just gonna lose because of Summoning Curse.
I hope so.
Well, actually, I can elect to not pay the 500 life points and it's destroyed. But I might just kill myself with Summoning Curse. If it gets to that point.
That'd be cool. I'd like that.
You ever locked out each other down so hard that your opponent just kills himself with Summoning Curse? That might be a Yu-Gi-Oh! First. That might be.
Can't even do that. Go ahead. None of the options I have are good ones.
Yeah, I don't have any. This is not the monster I wanted to draw. Really. Literally any other monster in my deck but this one would have been quite ideal. We'll pass turn. Yeah, because even if I exceed, you can just banish mine.
That might work. I think that does work, actually. Oh, no. No. Maybe it doesn't.
High speed Yu-Gi-Oh! Who said Yu-Gi-Oh! Duels don't last longer than 2
I'm
turns?
gonna try. We still have something. I'm gonna discard. Oh. No, if I special summon something, I have to banish something from my hand.
Yeah.
Well, that's no good.
At least you get to pick the card you banish from your hand.
I guess I only have to do one.
I don't know.
Trying to think. Oh yeah. Getting messages.
It's Brandon.
No, Brandon doesn't message. I guess it'll have to. No, I don't think that works. Yeah, no, that doesn't actually work. Go ahead, friendo. banishing the cards thing would.
I will normal summon Ancient Warrior's Masterful Sun Mao. Then I will attempt. If his effect is negated, I can use the effect again on a different card with the same name. If it's a hard once per turn. Like if I try to use his effect to send a card from my field to the graveyard, you negate and banish, could then I then activate his effect to do the same thing? Because they're the same card.
Yes, you'd have to pay the cost twice though. Because you have to pay the cost regardless. If it gets negated or not.
But since one card from your hand. Okay.
Well, is that true? Because when you negate if you have summon limit, you negate the summon. I still don't get to summon again, right?
Look at it, it's in my hand.
Oh.
Now it says negated effects that would summon do not count. Negated cards are effects that would summon do not count. But negated summons do count towards the limit, but negated cards and effects that summon don't.
I'm not sure. In this
Me
instance,
neither.
I am very unsure.
It seems like having to pay the cost anyways makes sense. That seems pretty consistent.
Will it move the game forward?
If I activate the effect,
Yes.
yeah,
Then go for it.
I will try to use his effect to send Fire Formation Tenki from my field to the graveyard.
What does his effect do?
You can send one card from your hand or field to the graveyard, add one Ancient Warriors monster from your deck to your hand, except Ancient Warriors Masterful Sun Mao.
So you're gonna add him to your hand.
I actually am not sure I run
3?
3. Yeah.
And I already can't attack them, and you have 3 out, and I'm probably screwed either way. I'm gonna save my... You know what? I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save my...
I think I run 2 of him, but I'm about to find out. If I run a third,
I'm scared.
that would be quite nice, but I don't think I do.
If you do, then I still have my negate out. And I'm sure you still have other things you can do if I negate, but...
It appears that I only run 2. So I will add Ancient Warrior's Graceful Zalgong to my hand. I can't bring him to the field this turn, but I will still add him to my hand.
Okay. If I have no cards in my hand, that means I can't special summon, right?
I'm not sure.
I think that's what that means. It's a really good card.
It is. I'm surprised I haven't seen very many people... I don't think I've actually ever even heard anyone talk about it. Okay, and then, so...
Is that a hard once per turn?
That is a hard once per turn. But his other effect is if your other Ancient Warrior monster effect is activated, you can target one monster your opponent controls and return it to the hand.
Okay. Do you want to do that? Because that I will negate.
But can you?
Yes. It is,
Because it doesn't start a chain, it's at the end, it's at the resolution of the chain. Right?
Which I do have the opportunity to chain too, because it's the same spell speed.
No, it's like why you can't chain to why like Black Horn of Heavens can't stop summoning cards because the summon doesn't happen until the resolution, so you can't chain to it, right? I don't know. We'll just say for now that you can, because I don't know. That's the more logical thing is that you would, but.
I thought you couldn't do Black Horn of Heaven on a poly because Black Horn of Heaven specifically stops the summon, not the card that summons.
Yeah, so because the summon happens when the card effect resolves, there's no chain for you to chain to. So the poly does the summon, but the summon happens when poly resolves.
Yeah, okay. Well, this effect isn't activating on its own or on a resolution. It is the resolution that triggers a new effect.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I probably should do it, because that's the only way I can advance the game at all. But you're just going to banish him, and then we'll kind of be back to...
Square one?
Square one.
He'll be in a different monster zone, though. That's some powerful stuff you just pulled.
I will instead... set a card, and pass turn.
Let me do something with this.
Card chain that had a Utopia double. That would have been nice.
Going to normal summon Alistair the Invoker.
Did you hear an interesting...
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'm going to activate Magical Meltdown. I cannot use the effect to add a card to my hand with that either. I am going to use Invocation, which will let me Fusion Summon. Since I have Magical Meltdown, the activation of your cards and effects that include an effect that fusion summons a fusion monster cannot be negated. Also, your opponent's cards and effects cannot be activated when a monster is fusion summoned this way. So, I will not have to banish a card for fusion summoning.
It's a cost, though. It's not an activated effect.
Can I read it?
Yeah. Right? I don't know. I never know. I'm just gonna say shit and hope it works out.
If a monster is special summoned, the current controller that monster banishes one card from their hand once per turn during your end phase. No, if a monster is special summoned, the controller. So if it was a cost, it would be.
But the cost for upkeeping is, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think that's an activated. I think because your effects can't go off after in any time after I summon, you're missing timing on that. Only for fusions, though.
I'm not sure about that.
Me neither. So please look it up.
I doubt there's a ruling on it.
Yeah, because there have been so many duels between Cyber Dragon, Alistair, and...
So this is what it says. It says the effect of Summoning Curse activates and starts a chain when a monster is successfully special summoned. But it also says the effect of Summoning Curse activates mandatorily when a monster is successfully special summoned.
Yeah, so when it's special summoned, and since this makes it so it can't activate when it's summoned, as long as it's only a fusion summon that I do, I don't have to pay that cost.
What the heck is a mandatory effect?
Yeah, something you don't have a choice whether it activates or not. So you can't choose to banish a card from their hand if they special summon. It has to be, you have to banish a card.
Of course the wiki page still won't load.
It's the difference between can and must.
Okay. So I guess, yeah.
So we're going to banish Galaxy Soldier and Alistair. Special summon invoke Mechaba. And I can't add cards from my deck.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll target my Alistair to add it back to my hand by adding invocation back to my deck. And that's all I got. I just have 2 negates now.
Yeah, that kind of screws me over.
You know how much more I could have done if I could have added cards to my hand?
Oh, I'm assuming a whole bunch.
I would have had 2 more invocations. And if I have more than one, I can just cycle through. Like, I can keep doing that pretty much forever. So... Oh, just a sec. This I would have to banish a card from my hand, but I think it might work.
It would be busted for these if instead of it being one continuous spell or trap you control, if it was just one continuous spell or trap on the field. That'd be pretty awesome, because then I could get rid of your crackdown.
That would be amazing.
I'm still interested in what your other set card is. If it's another crackdown, that'd be pretty great.
Go ahead.
What turn is this?
We're quite a few in.
I think I forgot to pay my 500 life points. God damn it. That's not the one I wanted. Oh, normal summon Graceful Zhao Gong. There's no way in hell you're gonna let me do that.
Probably not.
Only had tuners and can run Black Rose Dragon.
You know, I had that thought earlier in this game. I was like, man, I wish I had tuners. I guess I have Salamangreat. There.
Any of these effects you would just...
Do I have any extra deck tuners? I don't think I do.
Elmirage just counts as a tuner?
No, I thought it did for a second. I was wrong.
That would be kind of crazy because it doesn't even have a level.
You have to use it and everything else.
I don't even know what to do. If I try and do anything, they'll just negate and banish. Son of a bitch. We'll pass turn. Ancient Warriors Lockdown, though. How about it?
It's scary. It's really scary to do anything right now. Do any of them have effects to activate on my turn?
This... Oh, yeah. Kind of?
Okay, okay.
If you declare an attack involving an Ancient Warriors monster, I can draw a card. And then they all have effects that I can activate if I activate an Ancient Warriors effect. So the only... Oh, yeah, you can attack him, by the way. He doesn't have the protection effect. So the only way I can activate their effects on your turn is if you attack me.
Okay. Want to read this?
Yeah, I do.
Go ahead. Never mind. Such a lockdown. It's amazing. I'm going to exceed
What?
into...
I did not see this coming.
I know. True King of all calamities. Get rid of core. I'm gonna use his effect.
Clear water.
No, I'm gonna declare light. All of them become light, and you can't use any effects of light monsters. Then I'm going to...
Can you read that?
Yes.
The protection effect still works though, 'cause it's not an activated effect. Right? Can't activate effects or attack. But now I can't do my chain stuff either.
I think you might be right. I think you're right.
You can still attack him. He doesn't have the
Yes.
protection.
How much life points you got? 5,000?
Yeah.
I don't know if I can do that much damage. I'm gonna special summon Pancreatops, because you control more monsters than me. We're gonna get rid of...
Only I can't activate light monsters effects?
I believe so.
I think that would make the most sense.
You detach one material from this card. Declare one attribute this turn. All face-up monsters on the field become that attribute. Also, all monsters in your opponent's possession with that attribute cannot activate their effects or attack. In your possession means anywhere, including your hand or deck or graveyard, by the way.
I do have a hand.
You don't have light monsters either. But, like, say I declared fire and you had ash, you couldn't ash me. Just an interesting tidbit. I'm going to normal summon Alistair the Invoker. Super poly these two, because you're a light monster. Oh crap, I can't do that. Because I don't have a link zone. Darn you!
Yeah, you can't activate.
Is this for the rest of the turn?
I believe so.
Yeah, so even if he's gone. But he's not.
Link Spider. It's totally a normal monster, right?
That's not helpful. That's not helpful either. Darn, I had this whole plan. And because of link zones, I can't do it. I can't wait for Master Rule 5.
Today I can. Normally I can't.
I guess I'm just gonna show someone Invoker or Alistair.
I don't think I can kill him anyways. How much attack does he have?
1,000.
Oh, I guess I could kill him.
I guess I'll attack your dude with True King of all Calamities.
Start of your battle phase, I will send this to my graveyard. My
Right.
ancient warrior monsters cannot be targeted with attacks.
Right. I forgot you could do that.
It's probably better I don't take 1,400 damage.
Probably.
I would say on
average, it's a good idea. Like, in general, probably a good idea.
Do you remember to banish a card when you special summon Pinkertops?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had to get rid of multiple. I was really annoyed.
It's a good card.
It's a very good card. I'm not happy about the fact that I guess I should have done a different thing, but it's useless now.
I don't even know who's going to win this at all.
Me neither. Go ahead. I thought I could get another Mechaba out. Did you pay your 500 for the?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Yeah. Activate fire formation tensu. Is this thing a quick effect?
Yes.
God damn it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, might as well make you use it if I can. We'll activate his effect to try and send. Or I think that's a cost. No, it's not a cost. You can target one continuous spell you control and send it to the graveyard, and if you do, add one ancient warrior spell or trap from your deck to your hand. So I'm going to try and activate his effect.
To add one ancient. That'll screw me, won't it?
Spell and trap.
That'll probably screw me. I'm just gonna. I'm gonna negate that.
Is this still sent to the
I
graveyard?
don't think so. That doesn't sound like a cost.
This one, I think, is a cost because it says you can send one card from your hand or field to the graveyard. What is it? The colon, then the effect. So I think that I have to do it no matter what, even if it's negated.
It says can?
You can send one card from your hand or field to the graveyard.
The can has started the effect. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So I think that one's a cost, but this one says you can target ones you control, send it to the graveyard, and if you do, add one ancient warrior spell or trap from your deck.
Since the target is in there, I don't think that's
Yeah.
because it's broken up
part
like
of
that.
the
It's
effect.
technically not a cost. Yeah.
Okay.
Costs are dumb.
I will. Fuck. That's not good though, because you're gonna attack me.
Water, I guess. By the way.
Why not?
Why not?
Fast turn.
Okay.
Yeah, because if you had let that gone through, I could have tried to send one of your monsters back to your hand, and I definitely would have picked my monster and then special summoned him.
Oh, that would have been genius. I would have really liked that.
Although I guess you could have Pancratopsed him.
Yes. You pay 500.
Oh no, I forgot.
Battle phase. Dude will attack your.
When an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can banish this card from your graveyard. Special summon one ancient warriors monster from your deck. Do I have another Sun Mound? No, but I got this guy. So it's a replay. Doesn't stop you from attacking them.
Guess I'll attack your dude.
Okay, so when an attack is declared involving another ancient warriors monster you control, you can draw one card.
But you can't.
So you can do that on my turn.
Don't you have deck lock down?
It's drawing.
Good one. Very cool.
And then since I activated the effect of a ancient warriors monster during my opponent's turn, I can send one card back to my opponent's hand. I will do. True King of all calamities, because you can just get Pancratopsed back out. And then, since I activated an ancient warriors monster effect, I can destroy one spell or trap on the field. I can't destroy Crackdown because that's actually a terrible idea for me to do. So I have a full field, and then you would just keep him, I would assume. So,
I guess so, because your field is full.
Damn,
I need to destroy Crackdown.
I will not do that then.
Yeah.
I've decided I will not do that one. You can still attack him with Pancratopsed. That's a once per turn thing. It's a hard once per turn, so even if you declare another attack, I can't do that again.
Attack him with Pancratopsed.
1100. I guess I technically could have just not told you that, but I figure it's fair. It's just for funsies.
I'm gonna sacrifice for Cyber Dragon.
Fair enough. Understandable. Having a mediocre day.
Go ahead. Oh, it pains me to say that.
Normal summon Cyber Dragon. I will set a card. Oh shit. Damn it, and you got rid of my guy that lets me destroy spells. You dick. I will...
Your field's pretty loaded there.
Normal summon Ancient Warriors Eccentric Wu Jing.
Mind if I see that?
Yeah.
What's that too? When target one continues spell trap each card you control sends to your graveyard. If you do, add one Ancient Warrior spell trap with different name from your graveyard to your hand. Any other. If your other Ancient Warrior monster's effects is activated, you can target one spell trap where your opponent destroys. Controls and destroy it. That is interesting.
So time for the second crackdown you've had set this whole time?
That would be great. If I had that, this game would have been very different. What are these guys can activate their effects to do something?
If I declare it, so he has one effect. If you control more monsters than me, I can send one card from my hand, field to the graveyard, and special summon one Ancient Warriors monster from my deck. Obviously, I can't use that one right now. Then his other effect is when an attack is declared involving another Ancient Warriors monster I control, I can draw one card. So both hard once per turns. And then this one's effect is I can send one card from my hand, field to the graveyard, add one Ancient Warriors monster from my deck to my hand, except for him. And then the other one is if your other Ancient Warriors monster's effect is activated during the damage step, you can target one monster your opponent controls and return to the hand. Those are both also hard once per turn.
And then you can't. His doesn't matter because if you do destroy a card on my side of the field, you won't get your monster back right now anyway.
In theory.
Yeah. Okay.
I was considering exceeding.
That would be interesting.
I guess I might as well go for it because I'm probably going to die pretty quick here if I don't. Actually, I don't really give a shit about banishing cards in my hand. I don't want any of them. None of them are useful to me right now. This is probably the small-brained idea, but I'm going to do it anyways. I'm going to exceed summon level 4 to bring out Maestro, the Symphony Jin. I will banish Loyal Wan Yu.
Once per turn, you can detach one XYZ material from this card to target one face-up attack position monster your opponent controls. Change it to face-down defense position. A face-up the Jin monster you control will be destroyed. You can detach one material from that monster instead.
I will
flip something face down.
Definitely going to flip Pinkratov's face down. If you want to know exactly what my plan was.
You gonna detach one?
I was planning on detaching one to try and flip him face down.
I'll chain to that to get rid of him and destroy. Crap. This guy.
Fair enough. Oh.
Oh man. Oh no.
Did I normal summon him this turn?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Those life points are looking kind of low there, Tristan.
All right. We'll send a stake for my field to the graveyard to add one Ancient Warriors monster from the deck to my hand.
Is that the one that was stopping me from adding cards to my deck?
Yes.
I hate that card.
So I'm adding Lu Jing back to Lu Jing to my hand. And then I will pass turn. I'm going to not pay the upkeep. So your draw phase, I'm going to activate Mistake. That's why I did it. 'Cause you said another one.
I'm going to... You got rid of the one where special summoning makes me banish.
I got rid of that, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to discard Cyber Dragon. You special summon Nasher. Then that'll let me get... Oh, I have choices to make here. No, I don't. Cyber Dragon.
I'm going to change summon limit.
I'm going to chain... Is it all three? Oh man. Oh man, I could do it. I'm going to chain Super Poly.
So that works like Tornado Dragon,
What?
where if you chain Tornado Dragon's effect to Mystic Mine.
Yeah, because it's a part of the chain, it's not stopping. This is going first before that effect is on the field, so I can get my summon off. Which means... But I still couldn't attack your cards. Well, not those two. It's kind of the ones I need to attack right now.
Thank God Infinity's an Exceed. That would really suck.
What does this do?
Just I can normal summon twice if it's Beast Warrior monsters, and I gain 100 attack. I honestly forgot I had that on the field. I really couldn't have done a whole lot with it, but
Sorry. That's face up. There we go. Can do two. For Rampage Dragon, we're gonna get rid of. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of those two. And we're gonna use Rampage Dragon's effect, sending two monsters, which will be hers, and send a Nasher. No, we'll send a core. No, Nasher. Nasher's the way to go. And since I sent hers to the graveyard, I get to add a Cyber Dragon to my hand. Is it a Cyber Dragon or Cyber Dragon monster? Cyber Dragon. Or graveyard. Do I have a core in here? I do have a core. We're gonna add a core. Because I haven't normal summoned yet. I don't want to shuffle that. I'm going to normal summon core. Wait. No, that's silly. No, just get the Cyber Dragon, Caleb. Because anything else would be stupid at this point. It doesn't even make sense. I'm just going to get the Cyber Dragon to my hand. And then... It's going to have to be it. I can't We're gonna sacrifice for Cyber Dragon. Cut that. And we're going to Seed, Nova,
Yeah, I'm just gonna fold.
Detach, Special,
I'm
Infinity.
folding.
Yeah, because now I can eat your card, and my face down was limited removal.
Yeah. You probably didn't even need to do any of that. You could have just limited removed and attacked me per game. Probably, right?
I could, if I didn't get him out, I could have only attacked once one of your monsters. I don't think that was enough because they would only be 42, and 42 minus your 19 wasn't enough to kill you.
If you had contact fused with that guy that gains attack for every whatever.
Then I still couldn't have attacked your cards because
You'd have to contact fuse my monster.
Yeah, so I had to go through all of the dumb steps in order to, because I was gonna eat one of your.
Yeah, as soon as you got Nova, I was like, yeah, that's it. That's.
Oh my! If I didn't have, I held on to Super Poly for a long time.
All right, peace out.
See
Epic
ya.
duel of nothing for 10 turns.
That's pretty good though.
It was a battle of wits, not a battle of something else. All right, bye.
Bye.
We're scooping.